though her large breasts upstage them, and dark brown skin that emphasizes the whites of her perfectly aligned teeth. Her hair she simply straightens with a hot comb every Sunday evening after dinner and brushes back into a tight bun with a slab of gel. When she felt True's eyes this morning, she readied herself to put her index finger to the child's lips in the dark and explain. But she didn't have to, for True tends to squirm and sigh in her sleep anyway, as though she has already discovered Patsy's betrayal. Not since Patsy hid the letters with the Brooklyn address inside a locked briefcase, which she keeps on top of the wardrobe, had she felt so dubious and guilty at once. In the embassy line, Patsy fiddles with the small tiger's eye pendant around her neck. Another gift from Cicely, for good luck. I bought it in Chinatown. Yes, my dear. Them have a place named so. Them have good deals. When you come, we can go together. A liquid-like sensation shoots through Patsy's veins underneath the tweed jacket. Though she's early getting to the embassy, there is still a long line stretched all the way up to Knutsford Boulevard by the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. The bright June morning is a merriment of blues, greens, and yellows. The sun is already approaching its hottest at 7 o'clock, and the scents of Julie mangoes and crushed worms fill the air, remnants of last night's shower. A flock of white, triangular birds fly south the way they do when fleeing the cold from North America. But Patsy doesn't pay attention to any of this. She clutches the large brown envelope under her armpit, where sweat blooms down her sides. Cicely told her to wear a suit. They will take you more seriously this time. But standing in a suit in the hot sun only makes the heat feel worse. There's no way Patsy can take off the blazer, since the blouse underneath is soaked by now, hugging her like a wet t-shirt, too scandalous for the gaze of the Americans inside the embassy. Aside from the few women dressed like they're going to church on Easter Sunday, in hats and pastel-colored dresses with perspiration visible on their backs, many people, like Patsy, are dressed formally in business attire. Some of the clothes borrowed, some bought, most too dark and heavy for the mucking heat. Patsy beckons a boy selling frozen bag juice, hoping it will relieve some of the heat and maybe numb her nerves as she thinks of the questions the American will ask in the interview. $20 myth, the boy says with a lisp. He's also selling whistles hung with strings around his thumb for people who, though in line to leave the island in droves, might want to join the evening celebration of the Reggae Boys making it to the 1998 World Cup in France. Everyone in Jamaica is getting ready for the match this evening between Jamaica and Argentina. Nothing brings Jamaicans together like an international sporting event where they'll be represented. Strangers embrace in halfway tree. Gunmen lay down guns, grab barflies, kiss their proud, laughing mouths, and spin them like battling tops into the street. Young people open kitchen cupboards to fetch Dutch pots and metal spoons to bang with. In Pennyfield, men started making bets as early as last month, digging deep inside shallow pockets at Pete's Bar, where there's a big TV. Miss Maxine, known in the community for her cooked food, is prepared to snatch the fattest fowl from her coop to make brown stew chicken and white rice for the occasion, to sell with her special malt liquor concoction, good for women wanting to conceive and men desiring energy, especially on a night of predicted victory. Patsy pauses and looks at the young higgler with the bag juice and whistles around his thumb, a scrawny young man no older than 16,